The Miami Dolphins, South Beach. What a weird time for the Dolphins. I'm not quite sure what direction they're going in. They get rid of Sue, Landry, Jay Ajayi. Looks and smells like a rebuild. But then they don't take a quarterback in the draft. They were within striking distance of trading up for any of the big four. They passed on Lamar Jackson. So are they rebuilding, but rebuilding around Ryan Tannehill? Doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Luckily, this is Madden, so whoever gets the Dolphins can take it in whatever direction they want, and there are some pieces here. Let's find out who's going to get the Dolphins in Madden 19. Bo gets his Miami Dolphins. 2 reveals today, and both teams go to a guy who's a fan of that team. He's one of the only Dolphins fan in the league. I think he might actually be the only Dolphins fan in the league currently, and he gets his team. I don't think they're the most attractive Madden team, Stokes. To me, they're kind of in transition from being a semi-attractive team last year to a team that seems like they're trying to find themselves now. Traded away guys like Jay Ajayi and Jarvis Landry and didn't really replenish those guys. I see some pieces to work with here, but it's a work in progress, Stokes.
I would certainly agree with that. I mean, when you look at the offense, there's questions at quarterback. There may not be any questions at running back, but I mean, is Kenyon Drake the kind of running back you'd want to build your Madden team around? That is yet to be known. Jakeem Grant, he's always seems to be like the guy you want to use in Madden, but he's 5'7" and 170 pounds, so it's hard to consider that as your number one wide receiver. And I like Devontae Parker as a wide receiver as far as building around, but I mean, outside of that, it's just difficult to find the core pieces that you want to just build your team around. They have Raekwon McMillan, and I do like him as a player. So.
RVD.
5'7", why are you hating on short people?
Ouch! Shots fired.
This guy.
RVD, you know Bo as well as anybody in this league. What do you think is going to be his game plan with the Dolphins? They are a roster that needs some work, but they're also his favorite team. Is he going to be able to find the balance between not wanting to trade his favorite players and doing what's best for business?
He'll be okay with trading players. He's not one to harp on certain players, and there's some pretty good guys in there. When you look at that secondary, he's got Rashad Jones there with the rookie Minka, and then also their Tankersley looks pretty good there at corner. So there's certain elements there that I think that he can work with. I don't think he's going to have a big problem training.
That's good. And Magic, these uniforms, when I looked at them, I went in with very low expectations, and I think this new shade of green they're using at least bumps them up from like awful to mediocre. What are your thoughts?
You like the green. I like the orange. And could do with less of the green. So that puts them in a solid, not terrible category. That YouTube video was very helpful on jerseys.
Very nice YouTube video, and I will say they have a very nice stadium too. I like what they've done. The best troll job in all of sports, where they cover half the field, so the opposing team, the away team, has the sun beating down on them and they're getting drained, and the Dolphins are shaded. It's one of the smartest things I've ever seen a pro sports team do, and I hate to say a nice thing about the Dolphins, but I'll give them credit for that. But I will say something nice about Bo. He is fantastic at fantasy football. He kicks our ass in our daily fantasy league the last 2 years, and he's also good at regular fantasy football. I haven't seen him on that same level in Madden, but I haven't also seen him have the opportunity with his team. Maybe things will change when Bo has a chance to rebuild his real-life favorite team, the Dolphins. Now, I don't know. Maybe Bo's just excited that he got his team and he's going to have some fun in AFL. It could just be a situation where he's excited to be the Dolphins, doesn't really care how many games he wins or loses. Or maybe he got his team and he's a little extra motivated. And he comes into AFL 19 like, I know I haven't been super impressive so far, but that's the old days. This is now. And now, I'm chasing a Super Bowl. Enough of this showing up, winning 3 or 4 games a season, and being a guy that is under the radar and not too many people are familiar with. My name can go on the wall, right next to Stokes, right next to Nino, right next to Josh, twice. I don't know. We'll find out though in Madden 19.